Uh, good afternoon to all sisters, father, and staffs. Good afternoon to all. We are going to start the third session by Mr. Jyoti. So, Jyoti, I will take care of the admit all. Maybe you can start your presentation.
Yeah, okay, thank you, brother. I'll take it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, all. This is Jyoti from Smart School team. Now I'm going to show what are the we have a Smart School mobile app. Who are using Smart School, they know already we have two mobile apps. One for principal and teacher, the second one for a parent. Parent have a unique mobile app with a school name and logo. And the first one, the principal and teacher. Principal have a rights to edit and add a data, entering attendance, homework, mark entry, timetable and all, sending SMS and all. Teachers have only limited option. They can able to access only their class and their subject. They can't able to access other class and other subject. Okay, so I'll go to the. So these are the features we have. We can log in. Now I'll show you first the principal and teacher app. Next I'll show you the parent one. The first one, principal app, with the login username password, we are providing the school code. Every school have a individual school code with the username password. With the school code they can log in. Second one, principal teachers can able to enter the attendance. The third one, principal only can able to enter staff attendance, and principal can able to view the staff teaching and non-teaching profile. If the principal want to call, the same page, the principal have a call button and send SMS button. They can use the call button and send SMS. The fourth one, principal and teachers can able to view the student profile and attendance and remarks, what are the child related. The fifth one, they can able to enter the attendance class wise. Sixth one, they can able to modify the attendance, both the principal and teachers. Seventh, they can able to enter the remarks, and what are the remarks we enter, the date wise or day wise, they can able to view. So these are the features. I'll show you one by one with the screenshot. This is the login page. So this is the principal and teachers app login, the login page. They can enter the username, password with the school code. Every school code, I told you already, every school have an individual username and password with the school code. They can enter after the login. They can principal can able to view the dashboard. In the dashboard, how many students we have in the school, how many staff teaching and non-teaching. If teachers, if they are entering attendance daily, principal can able to view in the dashboard itself how many absent today.
Joe sir.
If the principal,
Joe sir.
if the yeah.
Suggestion from the participants.
Joe?
Can you speak
Yes,
louder,
yes.
please?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now my voice is audible.
Yes, Joe. Actually, I wanted to tell, make it little louder so that it will be effective.
Yeah.
Thank
okay,
you, Joe.
Okay. Yeah.
Little
So
more louder.
this is the
Little more louder.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So this is the principal app dashboard. Principal can able to view how many students they have in the school, number of staff and number of students. The teachers are entering the attendance. They can, the principal in the dashboard itself, they can able to view the absentees list. The next one, principal and teacher can able to view the student profile. Principal can able to view the teaching and non-teaching profile. When they are logging, they can able to see these are the modules. This is the module icon. So this is the student profile. So this is the student profile. In the student profile itself, if we want to call particular one child, there is a call button. We can click the call button and we can make a call. If we want to convey any message through the SMS, there is a SMS button. We can click and we can send a message to a particular child. See, when we are clicking the student info, there we can access only particular child, not the whole class child. particular one child. So particular one child wise, we are making calls, sending SMS, any related attendance remarks, examination mark. These things we can view particular child. So when the PTM, parent teachers meeting, in the PTM itself, we don't want to bring any notebook or papers. The academics this we don't want to bring, because all the things, all the data are there in the mobile app. Just we can sit simply in front of the parent, we can show in the mobile app, say this is your child history. In this academic year, this is your child history. This many days absent, this many days late coming, and this are the remark the child have. So these are the examination wise the mark. So this all we can show through the mobile. The next one, staff info. So principal can able to view the particular staff profile. If principal want to make a call, there is a call button. If the principal want to send a message, there is a SMS button. If you want to call, click the call button, and the principal can able to make a call. If they want to send SMS, there is a send SMS button. We can just principal can just click and send SMS. The next one, non-teaching, like a same teaching staff. The same call button and SMS, the particular staff history, like attendance, late coming, staff. Only principal can able to give a remark, staff remark. So the history, the what are the remarks the staff, particular staff have, principal can able to click and view. So these are the timetable. So we can't able to create a timetable in the mobile app itself. We have to request office admin to make a create a timetable. So you can create a timetable in the desktop application. There is a desktop application, Smart School Plus. Office admin can able to create. So when he's creating the timetable, is fixing their few basic settings, like the particular staff taking, which are the classes, which are the subject is taking, from when to when, what time to what time. So these are the basic settings they are fixing there. So according to that settings, the data will reflect in the principal, teacher, and the parent app. So these are the icon. All class timetable means principal can view every class 1A, class 2B, class 3A. So like that, they can principal just click and view what are the timetable we have in the school. In all staff timetable. In staff timetable means principal can able to view, just click the staff icon and staff name and particular staff timetable you can able to view. So this is the staff timetable. And this is the homework. Next one, the homework entry. This is the homework entry module in the mobile app. Teachers also have the same provision. When they are clicking the register homework icon, they can able to enter the register homework. When they are clicking view homework, what are the homework they entered, they can able to view. So this is the page. In the left side, the screenshot. If the particular one staff profile means login, the staff, what are the classes they are taking, which are the subject, which are the classes they are taking, only they can able to access the particular class and subject. So in the left side screenshot is the homework entry. The right side is the output. Whatever they are entering in the left side box, they can able to view. The English is the homework. Max, this is the homework they can able to enter. When they are clicking save button, next moment, in the next second, parents mobile app, they can get the notification. Not only the homework, entering remarks, attendance, everything, whatever we are doing, but related to the child in the mobile app, in the next second, in the next moment, parent can get the notification. So we don't want to wait whether if we send the test SMS, whether we don't have option to track whether they are received or is there any network issue. We don't have option to track. If we are using a mobile app, we no need to worry. Next second, they'll get the notification shortly. The next one, send SMS and view. If you want to send a normal test SMS, few parents, they don't have a smartphone, they have still they have a keyboard mobile. We can convey a few messages test through the SMS. So in the view sent SMS icon. So what are the SMS we sent today? If we want to see what are the SMS history, if what are the SMS we sent yesterday or last month or last week, particular date, there is every page our calendar icon. So we can select that calendar, we can select the calendar particular date and we can view that particular date history. This is a send SMS page. There is no problem in the page. We can just select the student or staff. We can select the class, and down in the message box we can type the message. And just down there is a send SMS button. We can just clicking a send SMS button or send the test SMS. And announcement. So whatever we are sending SMS, this is the page we can view. What are the SMS we send, to which class we send, to whom we send. That the history we can view. And student attendance. So principal and teachers can able to enter the attendance. The student attendance icon, they can click and enter the attendance class wise. We don't want to enter present. Just we want to enter who are absent class wise. The leave request in parent mobile app, they can't enter any data. Parent have a provision to view. They have only provision to view. Leave request, only one option we given. They can give a leave request to the teacher. So in the principal app, we can click and we can click the leave request module, and we can view who are asking a leave request. If we want to give approve, we can give approve. If we want to reject, we can reject. This is the attendance entry page. The left side screenshot, we can select the class. I selected a KG section. I selected the date 28/5, yesterday date. So the KG section, this many students we have. So in the right side, there is a checkbox. If the particular first child alien is the option, just we can put the tick mark. And we can save. And the second screenshot, whatever we enter the option, we can view the history. There is a calendar icon. All the page our calendar icon on full view. So we can select the date wise or option that we can see. And leave request. So this is the page. Parents can give leave request. We can view which child, for what reason, from when to when they are asking a leave. So parent, teacher and principal can able to view this leave request. If we want to give approve, we can, there is a green color button. We can click the approve button and we can approve the request. Or if you want to reject, there is a red color reject button. We can click and reject the request. We don't want to give a reason why we rejected. And exam syllabus view and mark entry. The mobile app itself, we can monitor what are the exam is going on, when the exam, from what time to what time, what is the exam syllabus. And if you want to enter the mark, we can enter the marks through the mobile app itself. So when we want to create an exam, when we want to enter the teacher or principal, when they want to enter the marks, or when they want to create exam, they have to approach office admin. They have to do some basic settings in the desktop application. So that the exam syllabus module, whatever the office admin he or she they enter in the system exam syllabus, parents can click and view. So this is the exam name. From this date to this date, exam is going to happen. So this is the exam syllabus. The history they can view. The exam timetable same. Only office admin can view. Teachers can able to enter the marks. So this is the exam timetable view. So whatever the office admin they entered in the admin login, through the admin login, whatever they created the exam, whatever the date they fixed, whatever the subject they fixed, teachers and parent can able to view exam name. What is the today exam? What is the tomorrow exam? What are the upcoming exam? Date and day wise they can able to view. And this is the exam syllabus screenshot. So parent and teacher and principal can able to view selected exam wise. There is an exam name row. There we can select the exam name, and each subject wise, what is the exam, what is the subject name, what is the subject syllabus. So all three, parent, principal and teacher, parent can able to view. Office admin can only able to enter. Other all can able to view. This is a mark entry page. Whatever the office admin, they fix the settings in the back end. The front end, teachers login and as the principal login, they can able to enter the marks according to the exam and class pattern settings. So first we have to select the class. Once we select the class, which exam, that we have to select exam and which component. It's a theory or it's a practical, or if you are entering 80 marks and 20 is equal to 100. So 80 marks activity or 20 marks activity, that we have to see here. So in the empty box, there is each children name. The right side, there is an empty box. There we have to enter. See here, the exam name is the text exam. So the text exam, the particular child Jyoti, and the practical 45 he got, and the theory 50. Just entering marks in the mobile app itself, and we can click the save button, save marks. When we save the marks, we have to approach the office admin to process the exam. And we have to approach them to fix the schedule when we want to publish the result. Once the schedule date and time is reached, parent can able to view the exam name wise, what are the subject our child is written the exam, what are the marks he got, what is the total. So this is the right side is the output. So parent tab screenshot. The right side, mark entry, principal and teachers login, whatever we enter. The second step, first step is the mark entry. Second step, we have to approach the office admin to do the exam process, and we have to approach him to schedule the exam. After schedule, the third one, the result publish. So parent can able to view in this format, what are the exam, what is the exam name, what are the marks, the total, all these things parent can able to view. The exam mark entry, anyone have a doubt? Teachers, anyone have a
No,
doubt?
we can proceed. Yeah, they can. They are already using this. We can proceed to the next.
Yeah. The next one, remarks. There is a two remark, student remark and staff remark. Student remark, principal and teacher can able to give, but the staff remark only principal login, principal can able to access. So this is the student remark page. When we are clicking the student remark module, in the front page is the dashboard. The date selected date wise, what are the which student, what is the remark, that history can able to view. If they want to add a new record or a new remark, there is a right side down, there is a plus mark. When they are clicking the plus mark, they can give a remark, general remark or homework related remark or exam related remark, uniform remark, belt remark, tie remark, whatever the remark they want to give, they can select the student and but they can give. But teacher or principal can't give a remark bulk, particular children's only we can able to give. The second, next one, circular. See, we are sending a SMS through the SMS. There is a limit, 180 character, 200 character, 220 character. There is a limit. See, if we want to convey any message, like a paragraph wise, if we want to convey, next week we are going to conduct sports day or any inauguration day. We want to give an invitation to the parent in the PDF format. So we can use the circular option to upload the PDF, and we can elaborate, we can give a description. So this is going to happen in my school from this date to this date. So these are the agenda, or these are the people are going to come. So the whole history, like there is no limit. We can give up to whatever we want to type, we can type. We can upload PDF. We can upload a PDF through this circular. or if you say in the lockdown period, we are taking online class. If you want to share any video, we can upload to the Google Drive. There we can take a link and we can give through the circle. So that we don't want to worry whether our content, our school content, whether other third-party people going to access or not. We don't need to worry because we are sharing this link through the circular. Only parent can able to click and view. They can't even parent also can't able to copy the link. Okay. Next one, gallery view. In this gallery view, whatever the event or program it's happened in our school, so we are uploading frequently. We are uploading the photos, videos to our school website. Parent, the third-party people can able to type the school name and they can able to see in the website itself. But parent, they don't want to type the school domain name. They don't want to go to the what are the options we have. They don't want to click the gallery and all because they have a shortcut. They have a mobile app. They have a gallery view icon. Just they can click and they can view. Even principal, teacher, and parent, all three can able to view. Academic year wise, what are the activity? See here, parent meeting in 1920 in this school where I took the screenshot in this school. They done the parent meeting, scouts. So many events happen. So they are uploading frequently. Like that, parent can able to view through this shortcut. So thank you. This is the principal and teachers app of futures. Anyone have a doubt? If there is a, if you don't have a doubt, I can go. I'll show you the parent app. Hello, anyone?
Yeah, we can go to the next one. Yes.
So the second app, I told you already, who are using smart school, they know already we have a two apps. The first one principal, the second one is parent. The principal app, I explained what are the features we have, where we can add data, where we can view, what are the rights we have in the mobile app. All I explained. Now the second one is parent mobile app. So this is the parent mobile app login. They don't want to enter school code and all because every school have a unique mobile app in the Play Store with the own school logo, with the school own school name itself. There is a mobile app in the Google Play Store and iOS. So parent can download and with their username, password, admission number or mobile number, whatever they can, whatever the school office what they fixed, they can able to enter. And these are the features parent mobile app. See, parent mobile app, they can able to view. They can't able to add any record. They can able to view only. They can option to view. So after log, they can able to view the attendance, daily homework, child remark, daily timetable. They can able to view, leave request, exam timetable. They can able to view, exam syllabus. They can able to view, exam marks, result, calendar, circular, and online fee payment. So these are the features they have in the parent app. The first one, attendance. So total number of working days, how many days the academic total number of working days, how many days the particular child is present. This app, I took all the screenshot from the particular one child. So I'm showing all the data particular one child history, academic history. So when they absent, how many, from when to when, how many days the student is coming late, all this history we can able to view. Next one, homework. Whatever we entered through the teacher's login, through the principal login, our office admin also can, office admin have a full rights. Whatever the all three, office admin, admin, principal and teacher, whatever they enter the homework in their mobile app, parents can able to view in this format. The next one, remark, the same, whatever they entered class wise, there is a class name, what is the student name, what are the remarks, what is the action taken, when the remark the particular child got, all the history, parents can able to view. Timetable, it's a daily routine timetable. What is the first hour? EVS. From what time to what time? Who's taking? See, EVS, Miss Lashmi is taking. The second hour Telugu, Krishna Veni is taking. From what time to what time? 9:55 to 10:35. So parent can able to see exactly this time, particular 12 o'clock or particular 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, which subject they are taking, which stop they are taking, who's taking, from what time to what time. This all parent can able to track. Next one, leave request. See, this is the only one option parent can able to enter. They have to request the principal or teacher to approve or reject a leave request. So there is a right side down, there is a plus button. When they are clicking plus button, they can select the reason. They can select the reason, fever or a marriage or whatever. They can select the reason and they can request the teacher, principal to give a approve or reject. Their own choice, whether they are going to approve or whether they are going to reject, their own choice. But parent can able to give a request. Next one, exam timetable. So what exam timetable, whatever the class teacher or office admin they enter in their login, parent can able to view today what is the exam, what is the date, what is the subject. Tomorrow, what is the date, what is the subject, and upcoming, what is the date, what is the subject. In this format, they can able to view the exam timetable. And this is exam syllabus. Say selected exam name wise. See, there is an exam name. Submit your assignment 1. Select your exam wise. They can able to view what is the subject. That subject, what is the syllabus. So in this format, so parents can able to view. And exam marks. So I told you already, teachers they are entering marks in their app. Office admin they are processing the exam and scheduling the exam result. Once the result published, parents can able to view through in their mobile in this format. Exam name, subject, what are the subject that exam our child is written, what are the marks he got, what is the total. And down we are going to show soon whether the result is fail or pass. The next one, gallery view. And if next week we are going to conduct a sports meeting or any other meeting or event we are going to conduct, we can enter in the admin login. So parent can aware in the next week and next month, this is going to happen in the school. See in the 22nd, in this screenshot, 22nd is showing red color dot mark. That means that date have a, but there is an event or program, something is there. In 20th, there is no record. That means that particular date we are not that school they are not going to do anything. So we can identify easily which date the event or program it is there. So next one, circular. Whatever the principal or teachers or office admin, whatever they are uploading in their login, like a event invitation, or if they whatever they are sharing the link, what are the content they are sharing through the circular, there is no limit. So whatever they want to share, they can share. So parent can able to download the PDF. There is a download option. They can able to download, or without download, just they want to click and view. There is an eye icon that they can be able to click and view. So this is a circular. These are the features we have. The next one, payment, online payment. Whatever the fee related settings the office admin done, whether the installment 1, 2, 3 or a term wise payment, whatever they are collecting the payment, parent can able to view in their mobile. First installment, this is the total fee. Whether they paid, whether they got any discount, whether they are not paid, this the history they can view in the mobile app itself. If the parent is not paid, there is a right side, there is a tick box, which installment they want to pay, or whether they want to pay both the installment, first and second. There is a tick box. So they can select the both installment or single installment, whatever they can select, and down there is a print icon, sorry, pay now icon. They can click that option, that payment option, that navigate to the payment gateway. There they can select their wish, parent, their wish, whether they want to pay through the credit card or a debit card or the net banking or a UPI, whatever. They can select and they can pay. After payment, they want to download the fee receipt. There is a separate icon. After payment, there is a separate icon, fee receipt. So once the payment is done, there is a view receipt button. They can click and view the receipt. So when they paid, which installment to which installment they paid, what time they paid, what is the online transaction ID, everything is reflected automatically in the fee receipt page itself. So this is the parent app features and options. If anyone have a doubt, please ask me. I'll clarify. Hello.
Yeah, we can move to the next.
Yeah, only this two, sir. The parent and principal I explained.
Okay, then yeah, let's leave the floor open for any doubts. Okay. Yeah. Madam Pooja has asked a doubt. Yeah. Can you please allow Ms.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sir, as you already told that admin, office admin can enter only the syllabus. Sir, is there any option to enter the syllabus by a particular subject teacher?
No, ma'am. Exam related things only the mark entry teachers can able to do, ma'am. Remaining the settings part and creating timetable syllabus only office admin can able to do. If you want, I'll note down the point. I'll discuss with my manager. Then I'll do the input.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, Madam Pooja, can you please tell us what you exactly need so we can understand? You want the teacher to enter the syllabus of the exam or syllabus for the year?
For exam.
Hello. Yeah, sir. I want to ask that is there any option to enter the syllabus whole year by a particular subject teacher?
Okay.
Because this is, I think so that office admin is very difficult for them to enter the whole year syllabus. So it is very easy. It will be very easy if a particular subject teacher will enter the syllabus.
Okay. Your good suggestion, ma'am. We will bring this into this new. I mean, our next change. We will add this, the change, so that the teacher herself can enter the syllabus by herself instead of the office admin. So that
particular subject teacher, yeah.
Yeah, for that particular subject, we will give that option. So they will give that option to that particular teacher for that subject, so she can enter the syllabus. Yeah, it's a good idea. We will incorporate that idea in this module, ma'am. Yes, we have noted this. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. Thanks for your suggestion. Yes.
Thank you.
So if there are no clarification,
if there are no questions, can we have a break and then go for the next session? Father Devangu has raised a hand. Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Father has raised hand. Okay, one.
Father, you can unmute by yourself, Father.
Yeah. So is there a possibility to send a message to selective students in a particular class?
Yeah, it is there, Father. See, when we are selecting particular child profile, see, this is a page. When we are selecting particular child profile, down there is a SMS icon. It is there, no?
No,
we can use a
example. Yeah. There are 25 students in a class. we want to send a message to 10 students in that class.
Okay, that we can do through the desktop application for that. We can select particular 10 students, we can send that we can do through the desktop application. If particular 1 or 2 child, we can use the mobile app.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Jyoti.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, this one in the homework page, we don't have any provision to add attachments, no, like images or links or something. Is there any provision or planning to do?
No, that provision we have in the circular, sir. Circular we can upload or we can give a link and
Or some kind of assignments time. Now this is the pandemic time, no? So when we are not able to send the SMS, you know that the characters are limited.
Yes.
Some link or some attachments, or the students also, if they do some work and all that, they can to revert back to the teachers.
Yes, sir.
Kind of assignment module.
No, sharing documents and all, we have a provision in the circular, so we can't repeat the same in this 2 places. No.
That's not the circular. What I'm asking is, I'm asking about the assignments.
Okay. Parent, are they want to reply in the same page itself, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Like you're asking for two-way communication, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. That I will discuss with the team manager. Then I'll give you the feedback.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions? Any clarification? Homework page in Tamil subject, we can't able to Tamil font. We can, ma'am. The Google keyboard, there is a language change option. Maithili. Yeah. We have an option. The Google keyboard, there is a language change option. We can use Tamil, ma'am. We can change to Tamil font. We can type it in Tamil. Anthony Helen, can we send PDF file through homework? Anthony Helen, there is a question. Can we send PDF file through the homework? We can't send PDF through the homework. There is option circular. Through the circular, we can send. We can share the PDF. Any other questions? Thomas, who can add the mobile number for the student? So when we are admitting student, when we are creating student profile, the same time we can enter the student mobile number. If you want to update, we can update, but in that provision in the desktop application, not in the mobile. We can update the mobile number, but not through the mobile app, just through the desktop application. Okay, thank you. Any other questions, teachers? Related entering a remark, entering attendance. Because this pandemic, we are taking online class. We don't know how to maintain attendance. So we have a mobile app. There we can enter which student is not present, which student is this history. We can make it. We can make it. We can keep the data. The academic year end, we can take a report, attendance report, and we can show this many days we conduct the online class. This many days only you present. This many days if you are not present. Like that we can show in the attendance. We can keep the data. And the other, if you are conducting exam through the online, through the Zoom or through the Google, that Microsoft Teams, the final evaluation, when we want to enter, where we want to enter the exam mark, we can use mobile app. We can approach office admin to do the basic settings. We can enter the marks and we can show online exam results. Any other have a doubt? Session 3. If a child is getting admission late, can we include her names? Yes, we can include, ma'am. When we are creating a profile, we can redo the, we can edit the profile and we can change the admission number. Yeah, we can include a late admission. That through the desktop application, not through the mobile. Because we teachers can't able to remove the student, they can't able to add the student. Just they can communicate to the students. If you want to add or edit or remove, you have to approach office admin, because they people only maintaining the academics record. Noel, brother.
Yes.
Yes, Jyoti. I think so. You have completed your session. Thank you for your presentation. And Patrick sir, can we move on to the next person, sir, Mr. Kolandai, now itself?
No, I just want to see if we, see, there are two forms that have to be filled. One is the attendance form for this session. The link is posted on the chat box first, so people can click and then fill the attendance. The second is that the feedback for the product and support. Mr. John Benedict, can you please again post the link on the, yes. See, we have posted the link for the feedback. Please, I would request you to at least spend 30 seconds, just 30 seconds to give your feedback. And shall we have a quick break and come back? Just want to ask you for the next session, the last session. Can we have a quick break and come back for the last session? So can we meet at 3 o'clock? Yes, Ms. Bhakya Lakshmi has raised her hand. Please, Madam Bhakya Lakshmi, can you please someone let her in? Yes.
I have unmuted her, sir. Ma'am, you can speak, ma'am.
Sorry, sir. We will have a break, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. After that, can we continue?
Yeah, we will have a break. 3 o'clock, we will meet again. 3 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you,
In
sir.
the meantime, please give the feedback, please. It will take just 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir,
We'll have a break.
Margaret
Thank you.
Mary,
Thank you.
Margaret Mary, ma'am, I have a question. If
Yeah,
there
that you
any
can
phone
continue.
number changes in between class, can the class teachers edit the details? Class teachers can't edit the details, ma'am. Only office person. Because I told you, academics things and all only in their control. Teachers can able to manage the student. They can't remove, add, or edit. Only office admin can do now. The answer is clear, ma'am. Margaret, ma'am. Yes, thank you. I will go for a break, sir.
Yeah, we'll have a break now. Thank you.
Yeah.